Fight fans, hello, welcome to another edition of Boxing Profiles TV on YouTube here at the Georgia Duke Center in Vacaville. Yes, I am the co-host of the evening, DJ Ed Combong. The main coach, and the main host, I should say, our head coach here at the Georgia Duke, Coach Tonzo Prince. He'll be here in just a little bit. He's grabbing some very special items that we've been sharing week after week. Yo, while he's doing that, I want to give a special shout out today to no other than Knock 'em Out Pest Control. Yes. Shout out to Knock 'em Out Pest Control, my 9-to-5 employer. I was blessed enough today to be able to pass an exam to make me a state licensed field representative, which means that I can assess, strategize, inspect, and help treat for pests such as roaches, ants, spiders, rodents like rats and mice and all that stuff. Point is, holler at your boy if you or your family needs any pest control here in Northern California. We're here based in Solano County, but we'll literally travel everywhere. San Francisco, Napa, Sacramento, Alameda, etc., etc. Once again, if you have pest problems, which I heard a lot of you do early on here in fall, but you don't have to deal with them, all right? Holler at us, Knock 'em Out Pest Control. Shout out to my Knock 'em Out Pest Control fam. Once again, Boxing Profiles TV, sponsored by Knock 'em Out Pest Control. Oh, Coach Prince, he is here wearing some hardware. We had somebody pop in for a second and then they dipped again, whoever that was. Thank you for showing up, even though it was only for 2 seconds. Come, enjoy with us, watch, once again, subscribe. Boxing Profiles TV on YouTube. Look at this dude right here, he's flexing. Once again, Boxing Profiles TV on YouTube to catch the latest and greatest that this man right here has to offer, showing this mighty, beautiful piece of hardware right here. Coach Tonzo Prince, tell them what significance that belt, just in case they haven't seen us last week or the week before. Why is that belt around your waist important? Now, that's not yours, right?
No, it's
that is not yours.
All right.
That is not Coach Prince's. He made it. Well,
yes, I did. I made it.
he made it with his own sweat and blood, right?
No, I didn't.
I know, not like that.
I had a company.
Not like
made
that,
it.
but yo, check this out. Check that out right there. Look at that. Beautiful, shiny, real. This thing's heavy. Prince has another one.
Yeah.
There's 2 belts on the line. You've been saying it past 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
As the weeks go by, it just gets closer and closer. You gotta take this off. Hold on, y'all, because we gotta show you close up here. Fight night at the Duke 2025. Look at that there. Shout out to City of Vacaville putting together this beautiful show. It's a beautiful flyer right here. Once again, Saturday, November 1st, 2025, right here at the Georgia Duke in Vacaville. As you can see there, 20 plus bouts of amateur boxing. I will be there like I was last year, announcing the fights, getting my Jimmy Lennon Jr. on. I'm gonna love it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Kids, ages 3 and under, you are free. So families, if you have a little warrior that wants to get inspired by some of the bigger kids and some of the adults, putting the fisticuffs in the ring, bring them. If they're under the age of 3, they are free, all right? But there's a lot of awesome stuff here. There's gonna be raffles. We have 3 celebrity judges. Not only are they celebrities, they are legitimate fighters. They are world champions. 3 of them that are gonna be here.
Yes. Yes.
Such as Robert Parham or Robert Parham, 5-time world kickboxing champion.
Yep.
Tony, the Tiger Lopez,
3 times.
3-time WBC.
No,
right?
he was he was 3 times WBC. Well, no, I'm sorry. Let me correct that. WBC, WBA, and I believe the
IBF.
IBF.
Correct.
Yeah,
I remember that from last year.
And then we also going to have the former 147-pound world champion James Page.
Woo, James Page as well.
Yeah,
Those
yes.
3 legends.
Yeah, right here. They're gonna be here. They're gonna be here, and those are the judges that's gonna be judging based upon your performance to get this fight night belt. However, we will be giving away another belt also. I didn't bring that one up with me. I just wanted to talk about the fight night belt once again in case you guys didn't see us hear us last week about what's going on at the Georgie Duke.
Now wait, so before we go on, so obviously like you said, you have another belt. It's not on camera right now. For those that have not been following us, but like I said, I hope to garner more attention, more eyes as the weeks progress. What is the significance, again, to reiterate, even, you know what, I am here week in, week out, and I still like hearing about the history and why this belt here is, the other belt is very prestigious as well. It's equally important, but this one, only one person can leave with this particular belt right here. There's only one of these belts here.
Only one. That's the only one that's
the
there.
only one.
The only one. And the significance of the belt itself is that the Georgie Duke was a world champion, and he lived in Vacaville, and he trained in this gym that I am the head coach of.
If you guys don't know who that is, like, we have shirts as well. That is
Georgie Duke.
The legend right there.
Right there.
George Duke. The Duke right there.
Right
George
there.
Duke.
Yeah, that's him. So you guys know the significance of the belt itself. Now, Vacaville is a fight town. We had numerous kickboxers come out of here. There was a big group of kickboxers that came out of Vacaville, California. I mean, this area, period, is huge for when it comes to the fight fans, no matter what it is. If it's kickboxing, if it's boxing, if it's
wrestling,
even
all of that.
MMA. The people come out and support right here in Vacaville, California, and that's a great thing when you have the community backing you and supporting you, which is great. Now, not only did we have Georgie Duke, who was a world champion,
correct,
we also had Dennis Alexio, who also lived in Vacaville,
Call
California.
Vacaville home.
Yeah,
yes.
and he went to Vaca High, okay, which is like less than a mile right down the street
Right
from
down
where
the
we
street.
at. And Dennis Alexio was the first ever undisputed kickboxing champion of the world. Period. There has never been another one to this day.
Amazing.
Only Dennis Alexio, and I believe he had either 26 or 28 world titles. Okay? Now he was undisputed way before a lot of the guys in boxing were, this generation.
He's a fighter's fighter, basically. You talk about someone always tougher than you. That's the epitome of tough men right there.
Right? We're talking the elites of the elites. Where we got Georgie Duke and we got Dennis Alexio.
Yes.
And Dennis trained out of this gym also. So, this gym has been here this program has been going on for about, I believe it was maybe 30 years, because Al Lagarde was here for 25.
Wow.
And it's been going on for like 30 years, okay?
There's a lot of history here.
There's a lot of history when it comes to Georgie Duke and, what's behind Georgie Duke, and also, Dennis Alexio, those, and that's what this belt is for. This belt represents the Georgie Duke boxing club, and is representing your performance on November 1st. Like I said before, I hear everybody saying, I'm getting both of those belts.
Are you though?
You know what? The question is this. Well, it's easy to say it. It's very easy to say it. Okay? There's going to be probably 25 fights. So that means there's 50 fighters on the card, and everybody is probably saying the same thing. I'm going to get those 2 belts. I'm going to walk away decorated. Now, the question that I have for you, and I said it before, and I'm going to say it again. Are you good enough to be associated with Boxing Profiles and the Georgie Duke Center?
Ooh.
That's number 1. Number 2, Are you the athlete that you think you are?
Ooh.
Because a lot of you guys could have those shortcomings, because I hear a lot of guys, they got shortcomings and they want to blame it on this and blame it on that.
Instead of blaming it on themselves. Right?
Instead of blaming it on themselves, because the problem relies in you when you have those issues. So the bottom line to it is this. Are you good enough? Because everybody that's here is going to give 100%.
And then some, 110%.
And then some in order to walk away decorated. Only one person can walk away decorated. Okay? Just one person. So that means the cream of the crop is going to rise to the top. Okay? That means you will be competing for this belt against members in your gym based upon your performance on how you perform that night.
How it goes, right?
Okay? So the bottom line is, once again, are you the athlete that you think you are? Are you the athlete that can show who you are? Because let me tell you something. Every time you get in that ring, win, lose, or draw, you're showing who you really are. Okay? What type of determination you got, what type of heart you got, and how far do you want to go in this game of boxing. Okay? It's just that simple. I'm going to put it on the line, and I'm going to give everybody an opportunity to be able to step up and say, I'm the best.
Ooh.
Okay? So guess what? The opportunity is here, November 1st. So everybody that's watching this right now, or even if you see this a little bit later, I'm challenging each and every one of you to put on your best performance, to walk away decorated. Okay? All right?
We calling all of you out, all right?
Everybody.
Not only the fighters here at the Georgia Duke. Shout out to all the young lions at the Georgia Duke.
Everybody.
We're talking about all the gyms throughout Solano County, Contra Costa, Alameda,
Everybody.
Sacramento. It don't matter.
Everybody.
Come
Okay.
and holler at your boys, like for real. They say it's lonely at the top, and unfortunately, it is. It is, unfortunately.
The question is this: who's going to
Who belong there, though?
Yeah, that's the question.
Who
Number
belongs
one,
there?
Who belongs there? Number two, who is going to put in the work? Okay, I've seen a lot of great young talent here in California. Lots and lots of great gyms. Okay, but the bottom line is there can only be one sitting at the top, and having this belt right here, it's going to set you apart from everybody else that's out there.
This signifies that you are the cream of the crop. You are what you say you are by far, right? No, serious. Like look at this. Look at how pretty this belt is. We didn't even show them the other belt.
This is, well, the other belt, yeah, we'll do it on the next one, but this one, I just wanted to bring this one
Look
up.
at this, though.
Because this is what this podcast is about. This particular belt, the Fight of the Night belt. Okay? And guys, it's only going to get better from here. It's only going to get better from here. Okay? It's just going to get better from here. Okay?
With that said, oh, sorry, Joe. Ha ha ha! You can't see stuff off camera. I almost knocked over his prized possession Fiji water. That would have been good.
It's how fast and reflexes
I'm
were,
saying, those
though,
are
right?
fast reflexes right there. So, yeah, I know, like, huh? No, seriously, kung fu fighting. All right. So with that said,
What's up?
we didn't talk about it last week.
What's up?
We have, let's see, we're not gonna go. We're gonna go about 30 minutes. So we talked about 15 minutes now. Once again, before we pivot to go to the top next part. Once again, 15-minute mark right now. Subscribe, Boxing Profiles TV on YouTube for the best tips, analysis, interviews, personalities, opinions, everything. You get it with us. Not with me. Like I said, I'm just a Robin to his Batman right here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't nothing without Coach. You know what I'm saying? Coach is the reason I'm here in the first place. But yo, this guy has a lot of wisdom to give. But in the same breath, he don't want to give you guys too much of the recipe, all right? If you want to train with us, he's going to give you the recipe. But as time goes on, yes, Oz, one of my young lions right here. Yo, you going to hop on right here?
What's up?
This dude, this is one of the reasons you got to come on November 1st. It's because of this dude right here. Straight up.
2 belts.
That's it. That's it.
2 belts.
Remember what I said. Everybody, remember what I said. It's easy to say it.
It's easy.
You gotta go do it.
You got to be able to do it.
And I'm gonna go do it, so.
There you have it. And there you have it. And there you have it. One love, Oz, like I said, one of our young lions there, Oz, man, he's going to be fighting November 1st. November 1st, like I said, y'all, come through. If you are here in Solano County, come on through. Cheer for your favorite fighter. Cheer for your favorite gym. It don't matter. Just come up, show out for a beautiful, amazing night of boxing. It's all about the sport, the game of boxing. It's a sport like no other. Sport like no other. Excitement is palpable. You see the best of the best. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I'm going to be front and center announcing. All of y'all are going to be envious of me because you know what? I'm going to be ringside right there watching the fights like I was last year. Ooh! Like I said, watching these young kids from the ages of like 5, 6, 7 years old to the masters fighting, all right? With that said,
Opportunity.
yes, opportunity. We didn't talk about this last week. We didn't talk about
Now,
this.
one other thing before we get on to the next
Okay,
subject.
he knows what I'm about to talk about. Yes.
The next subject that we're gonna get on is I'm gonna let you guys know that we will be streaming. If you guys can't make the actual fight itself,
Listen up.
we will be streaming the fight on Boxing Profiles TV, and there will be a
Look at that.
a fee that will be charged if you guys want to watch the actual program.
Still, that's
itself.
fair.
Okay, and
That's fair because-
it is
because-
very fair. You know,
Boxing Profiles TV, on that particular day, we're going to have a dedicated cameraman that is right there filming the action right there. So it's going to be like you are here. So like you said, even if you cannot be here to watch in person, the incentive is to still watch some amazing fights. Yes, you have to spend a little bit for it, but yo,
Yes.
we can guarantee you 20 plus fights.
20 plus fights.
You
yeah.
are going to enjoy yourself. For that little
And-
bit of coin you spend,
And let me let you guys know something right now.
Come on now.
We want to say a big shout out to Mountain Mike's Pizza for helping us sponsor, as you guys can see.
I love Mountain Mike's.
right here with my hands.
I'm
is
not
right
just
here.
saying it because they're our
Mountain
sponsor.
Mountain Mike's
There we go.
Pizza.
Mountain Mike's Pizza,
Okay,
right there.
Yeah, they go Mountain Mike's Pizza. Okay, right there for help us with the sponsorship right here in Vacaville, California.
Once again, thank you so much. Mountain Mike's. Personally, no, seriously. I love me some Mountain Mike's Pizza. Specifically, I believe it's the the one with all the meat. It's the peak.
Yeah.
The peak, I believe
Yes,
they
sir.
call it something like that,
Yes,
man.
sir.
A lot of great pizzas
Yes,
though.
yes.
Thank you again, Mountain Mike's, for sponsoring.
Yeah.
But with that said, so a lot of these cats, a lot of these young fellas that are gonna be fighting, and women that will be fighting, obviously they're in this game of boxing, because they want to, a plethora of reasons. There could be a bunch of reasons that people are doing boxing. One of the big reasons why a lot of people become boxers is because human nature, we tend to fall in love with athletes. Basketball stars, football players, baseball stars, boxers. All right? There's a lot of amazing boxers that through the years, us as fans, whether you've been like me and there's just been a fan watching, or if you've been like Coach Prince, who's actually trained his whole life, fought professionally, he loves boxing. Yo, one love, y'all. Take care. Like I said, y'all, you gotta watch these guys. These guys, November 1st, it's going down here. But anyways, like I said, whether you're just a regular fight fan like me or you have a pugilistic background and fight acumen like Coach Prince is here, you gotta love great fights. You gotta love great boxers. With that said, the names I've been throwing out, especially as of late, Terrence Crawford, my man Terrence Crawford. Unfortunately, like I said, there's been a couple of controversies. One of them we won't speak on too much because it really doesn't have anything to do with boxing. But you know, he with that particular instance, we wish him the best though with whatever he's going through.
What happened?
That one. So we'll touch base a little bit. Apparently, Terrence Crawford got pulled out of this car at gunpoint. I don't know what entailed, but apparently, yes, in his own home city in Omaha, in Nebraska, after leaving an event that was to honor him, he was pulled over, and from what I understand, it wasn't a good reason of his being pulled over, and I heard they didn't have just cause to pull him out. But like I said, I'm not sure what it entails. I'm not gonna speak on it because honestly, like, loose lips sink ships, right? And I don't know too much about it to be able to form an opinion. All I can say is that I wish him the best with whatever he's going through there. But the controversy I was talking about and what we talked about in Touch Base, there's been some whispers that, and we talked about it a couple weeks prior to the Canelo Crawford fight, but I don't know if you guys remembered. If you're watching it, or even if you didn't watch it, rewind after this show. Watch the episode that we did on PEDs.
Oh, yeah.
We did one specifically on beetroot pills, which are natural.
Well, beetroot powder.
Beetroot powder.
Yeah, which is all natural.
All
yeah.
natural.
Yeah.
We did ephedrine,
Ephedrine.
which is one of the worst things you can take.
Which is a drug that's an over-the-counter
like
drug
the worst
that
thing you can take.
And it's a performance enhancement drug.
And then
And
you
there's
had one that had a bunch of multivitamins and ginkgo biloba and a bunch of things that have maybe been proven to help supplement, but
There was other
they don't.
ingredients.
Yeah, other ingredients, but
Other
they didn't have
ingredients
it
in there,
measured
but
out
they don't-
correctly.
Yeah, they didn't want to disclose.
They didn't disclose it. Yeah,
They didn't want to disclose.
exactly.
And that was the
a lot of filler.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
there,
that was one of the things that a lot of the athletes in boxing are involved in right now. I'm not gonna say the name. You guys probably know the name already. A lot of guys are wearing it on their shirt, and So now I don't know for sure. So I'm just gonna say this: if you got to rely on anything to help you, you're never gonna get there.
I take beetroot though.
No. What I'm saying is, if you're doing it organically,
Okay.
and it is clean,
You got to be clean with it, right?
if you're doing it,
Clean with it, rock with
the
it.
right way. You dieting and you doing it the right way, you good. But if you out there taking PEDs and stuff like that, guess what, folks? It will catch up with you. If it don't catch up with you in the ring, it's gonna catch up with you later in life.
Trust this man
Because
here.
those-
Former pro fighter, head coach
I'm
here.
telling you, bro.
He knows. He's seen it all.
I'm telling you,
He's seen it.
it will catch up with you on your health later in life, and trust me, it ain't gonna be
worth
good.
it.
It's gonna be all bad, so it's not worth it. So all you
Don't
young,
do it.
You young fighters out there that's taking all those PEDs and all that other stuff, y'all need to stop right now, bro.
Don't do it.
Okay, don't even do it. Now, as far as Terrence Crawford's personal life, okay, Boxing Profiles, we're not the National Enquirer,
Aha.
and I don't.
Never
I'm
that.
gonna be honest with you. Look, bottom line to it is this: when it comes to the police and how they treat African Americans, whether the police are African Americans or not, the bottom line to it is that's what they do. Okay. Now, I did hear something. I heard something about a GUN. Now, whether he had one in the car or he didn't have one in the car, the bottom line to it is if they suspect it, they taking you out at gunpoint. Period. It's just that simple, bro. If they suspect it, that's what they do.
That's how they do, right?
That's what they're trained to do. They're trained not to take chances. They have absolutely no idea. Am I defending them? No,
No.
I'm not. They have absolutely no idea what is inside of your car. That's why you need to keep your hands where they're supposed to be to avoid anything. And then sometimes that don't even
Yeah,
help.
some I don't even know.
So all I'm saying is this. Sometimes you could be a world champion, you could be this, you could be that, but if you're hanging out with the wrong people, that follows you. Okay, like for one thing right now. Okay, I do know that Crawford he hangs out with Victor Conte, who's in charge of that snack program, right? Well, Victor Conte had been it's a proven fact. He's been convicted and all this other stuff, right?
Uh-oh.
So the bottom line to it is this. Why would I, if I'm a world champion, why would I even want to hang out with Victor
Associate
Conte?
at all, right?
Associate with it, because the moment you associate with it,
People
guess
gonna
what?
point the fingers at you
They
too.
gonna point the finger at you, whether you're
It's human
doing
nature.
whether you're doing it or you ain't doing it. Period. Now the burden of
Guilty
proof,
by association, right?
That's right. And the burden of proof is, if there's an investigation, the burden of proof falls on you to prove that you were innocent. You know, why put yourself in this situation?
That was more of the controversy I was leaning
Yeah,
towards.
my thing is
more,
this.
more than the stuff with
Why-
law enforcement. I was
Exactly.
talking about the snack stuff.
The snack,
I
yeah.
didn't want to bring it up, but you know,
Look,
cat's out of the bag.
Like I said, you know, Boxing Profiles, we're not the National Enquirer. We're not going to do what a lot of the other podcasters, I see what they be doing. They be digging into people's lives and saying this and saying that.
They're trying to get views and all
I'm
that.
gonna be honest with
Nah,
you.
we ain't messing with
I'll
people's
be
lives
honest,
like
we
that.
ain't messing with you like that. Okay? Period. Boxing Profiles is about our fighters putting on our events and promoting fighters. Period. That's
go.
what we are about. Okay? We don't want to get into their personal lives. I know people like controversy. If you like controversy, you could go over to those other podcasts. You could hear them. You could listen to them. Because I listen to them. I hear what they be saying. But guess what? That's not what Boxing Profiles is about. We ain't about talking about somebody else's life and this and that. Because you know what? Everybody's got problems.
Everybody got problems. For
Everybody's
real.
got problems, bro. And that's the bottom line. So
For real.
all I can say is this. Good luck to him. I hope everything works out. And that's it. That's all I can say.
you
All
go.
right? Now I got to move on with my life and our show.
Yeah, got moving and doing us,
doing
which
us.
goes back. Like I said, we're about to get out in just a couple of minutes. You want to hit you guys with substance as opposed to just talking to talk. Obviously, we love doing shows like that, interviews like that. But these last couple of weeks, we want to drive home the fact that you guys need to come through to Fight Night at the Duke 2025. You see Prince here, like I said earlier in our podcast, talking about this prestigious belt, this beautiful piece of jewelry, hardware here. This is real metal. This is real leather, and this is really going around the shoulder and around the waist of the fighter that can show and prove.
The little
Show,
snaps
look at
right
that.
here.
Look at those rivets there.
The
Those
rivets
snaps.
right here, ready to snap right in around the waist, baby. Everything is ready to go right here. Now the question is, we're going to say it one more time. Are you good enough? Are you the athlete that you think you are?
Are you ready?
That's it. You're going to be in here with 50 other athletes. No, you didn't hear me. Y'all didn't hear me. You are going to be in here with 50 other athletes
5-0.
who is going to be thinking the exact same thing that you're thinking right now.
We ain't trying to say that to discourage you. We say that to light
Only
fire
one.
under you.
Only one of you.
We want to motivate
Only
you.
one person is going to walk away decorated.
Is it going to be you? Is it? It could be.
What about you?
You got to show
Or
proof.
you? Or you way in the back over there?
Come out and show and prove. Yo, if you haven't, or if your gym hasn't already,
Signed
come
up?
out and signed up. Concord app.
Conquer that?
KONKORD,
Yep.
I believe
Yep,
is how it's
that's it,
spelled.
that's it, Concord
The
app.
Concord app.
Yep, the Concord app. They know what it is. A lot of the gyms know the Concord app. You guys know the Concord app. You can see Fight Night at the Duke. You guys can sign up right there also.
Holler at my boy Prince.
Coach Joseph Perez is the fight matchmaker on the Concord app. He has his phone number, his email, Okay.
But if they ain't on the Concord app, they can hire at you, right? On Boxing Profile
They
TV,
can-
you
they
get
can-
you get them connected.
They can
Yeah?
hire. They can do that, or they can also go to USA Boxing. We're also on USA Boxing. That event's on USA Boxing. So there's no way that you guys can't get the information. Let's
Oh, who's
get
that?
out there.
Hey, is that Coach Mac?
You know, Coach Mac.
Coach
what's
Mac
up?
there. Hey,
There
Coach
you go,
Mac.
There you go, Mac. What's up, my
What
brother?
up, Coach Mac? Coach
There you
Mac
go.
there commenting
Yeah.
in our comment section. Coach
Yeah.
Mac being one of the head coaches here alongside Coach Prince, Coach Jose, who's in the ring right now. Shout out to Coach Jay as well. Coach Jay is on a trip right now, but Coach Mac, one of my favorite people and coaches. Shout out Coach Mac. One love. We love you, man. But no, Coach Mac, he's going to be here November 1st. Coach Jose going to be here November 1st. Coach Jay, even though he's traveling right now, he's going to be here November 1st. Coach Prince going to be here November 1st. I will be here November 1st. Will you? And will you show improve?
We
Or
know
do you
DJ Theo
someone?
gonna be here
DJ
too.
Theo.
DJ Theo gonna be
DJ
here too.
Theo, my man,
That's
my
it.
dog.
Yeah.
I love you, DJ
Yeah.
Theo. That's my dog. My
Yeah.
brother from another. But yo, will you be here? Hopefully you'll be here. Even if you are not a fighter, grab your family, grab your friends. Heck, it's all good. Even if it's just you, grab yourself. You can come here dolo. Come and say, yo, what's up, DJ Ed? I came here solo because you said I can come here solo. I'll be your friend for the night. I'll be there announcing 20 plus fights, 20 plus bouts of pure action. I can't wait. It is going down yet again. Fight Night at the Duke 2025, Saturday, November 1st. Get your tickets on the Vacaville, City of Vacaville Parks and Recs app. On the Concord app, you can sign up for the fights. You can also scan this QR code right over here. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. There it is. Right there. That QR code. Scan that. Make sure that you join us November 1st here at the Georgie Duke Boxing Gym. Right next door over in our basketball gym. It is going to be revamped and revised and turned into an amazing boxing venue with the ring right in the middle of the court with seats surrounded. It was a sold out, packed event last year, completely sold out. We had hundreds and hundreds. It was a great time. And it's going to happen again this year. It is going down. Fighters, are you ready?
That's right.
Fans,
Uh-huh.
are you ready?
Yeah.
You better get ready, because ready or not, here it comes. With that said, Prince,
Hey,
hit him.
here
What's
we go.
up?
You know what? Again, there could be only one person walking away decorated. Did you guys hear me? No, I don't think y'all heard me.
Say it again.
There can only be one person walking away decorated. Your heart, your endurance, the essence of a man that's inside of you is going to be tested November 1st. To get this belt right here, you got to put it all on the line for 6 minutes. Can you do it? The challenge is out.
And that's the bottom line.
That's the
Because
bottom
Coach Prince said so. Prince, hit him with a trademark as we dip up out of here this week.
That's it. And remember something. Keep punching. Don't get punch drunk. Deuces.
That's what I'm saying.